What's up, Jets fans? It's Christian from the Jets Report, and today I'm going to be coming at you guys with another video discussing a recent report by Ralph Facciano of SNY Sports saying the Jets are likely to give the franchise tag to Marcus Maye. Now, right off the bat, I just want to say I'm super pumped up about this move because Marcus Maye was my number one priority that the Jets should pursue in the offseason. I feel like he brings so much value to the team on and off the field, and he really embodies what it means to be a Jet. I mean, you look at the Jamal Adams situation. He was kind of like Jamal Adams' Robin and Jamal Adams' like Batman. But when Jamal Adams left, he really stepped up. He filled many roles. He was very versatile, and he had some really nice plays. Some of those picks he made last year were like some of the best picks of all season out of all the teams. And he just brings his flair. I like the energy he brings, and he's also a homegrown guy, so it's really nice that we could bring him back because we haven't hit on a lot of second-round picks in the recent drafts. But Marcus Maye was drafted 39th overall in the 2017 NFL Draft out of Florida and stands at 6 foot, 207 pounds, and he will be 28 years old by the start of next season. And just dating back, looking at his stats, in 2018 he posted 31 solo tackles, 1 interception on 4 targets. In 2019 he posted 58 solo tackles, 1 interception on 20 targets. And in 2020, he posted 65 solo tackles, 2 interceptions on 36 targets. And over those years, from 2018 to 2020, on Pro Football Focus, he graded out as an 80.0 in 2018. 2019, he graded out as a 74.5. And in 2020, he graded out as an 82.2. So he's been a really solid player. And his most recent year in 2020 was a career year for him. So that's really promising as he's in his prime and he's only going up from here. But he's a guy who's dealt with injuries in the past, so that's why I was a little hesitant. That's why I thought the Jets might have been a little hesitant to lock up a 4-year deal with him, which thought he would be asking for if he entered the open market. But a franchise tag is great, and he did play all of 2020, so he hasn't had any recent injury history, but he did have some pretty notable calf and neck injuries earlier in his career in the first couple of years. And I feel like if he could produce a full season and another great year like he had in 2020, I think he'll get the long-term deal that he's looking for, and we'll lock him up from about age 29 to like age 33, and then he'll be old for his position, and then we could probably just let him walk or sign him for a cheap veteran deal. But this career timeline that the Jets are following, I think it's very smart. I think it's going to work out in their favor, and I'm super excited to have Marcus Maye back. I mean, he brings this energy that's just unmatched. He could play free safety, strong safety, slot. I know I'm rambling about this guy, but he is just something special on the field, and I'm just super excited to have him back. And also one thing to note about the franchise tag is that it's actually down 10% this year because they created a new rule of how a franchise tag works, where it's the top 5 players at your position and the average, but they actually combine safety, so free safety and strong safety. So that kind of lowers the price of the franchise tag, which I feel like is very important to look at. So it saves us some cap space, and we'll have a bunch of cap space to work with through free agency to fill the holes in this roster. And also another thing is that people might forget, in the franchise tag, you can still re-sign like a player to a long-term deal. You could still extend them during the franchise tag. I think the date is July 15th. You have to do that by. So this just guarantees that Marcus Maye will be on the roster for the 2021 season, but he could be on the roster from 2021 and beyond, and they could lock him up this offseason, which I could see the Jets doing. I don't know. I feel like Joe Douglas is pretty cautious with his money, and he really values the free agents, and he's going to do a deep search for all of them. And I feel like he wants to see one more year out of Marcus Maye playing like a full 15, 16 games. Like, obviously he might get banged up, but no serious injuries like a torn ACL or anything like that. I feel like Marcus Maye can just produce one more year. He's going to get the contract he deserves, and the contract that I'm sure all Jet fan thinks he deserves. So let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below about Marcus Maye. What are your thoughts on this possible rumor? Now, it is not verified. The Jets have not come out and said anything. I really only saw Ralph Facciano post about this, but he's a pretty trusted Jets source, so I have a feeling this is going to happen. And I made a guarantee in one of my videos that Marcus Maye will be back because I know how much Joe Douglas likes him. So now let me know your thoughts. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below, and I'm gonna actually link the video to my top 3 players the Jets should resign, so you could take a look about my thoughts on Marcus Maye more in depth. But thank you for watching, and as always, go Jets.